Hi, hello and welcome everyone. We are at the News Time Saturday morning every week, News Time with Mike. Welcome everyone. Thank you so much for joining, and that's me. This is Mike. Welcome to Beyond the Brick. You can also know me probably from the Cool Factor, that's my own channel, but here on Saturdays 10 a.m. Pacific time pretty much I just put some music on, maybe later. Every Saturday we're doing News Time, where I collect all the news from the passing week and put them into one single package on a live stream that you can follow. This live stream also lives public after I finish, so you can always come back, rewatch it if you will, and just capture all the news that you may have missed this week. Usually I go for like 30-40 minutes. And yeah, we're gonna cover the news. So this week we have, the piano, we have that crazy Osprey situation, a few other things. We got some new advent calendars that I'm not gonna be really showing because it's gonna be actually spoilers, so I'm gonna direct you where to find them. I don't wanna like spoil somebody, And you don't hear what? Oh no, I think the sound is good. Anyway, welcome to the News Time. I'm gonna roll the intro. Alright, somebody scared me that we have problems with audio, but we don't have problems with audio. Everything is good. Okay, can hear just fine. Perfect, thank you guys. By the way, we have a sponsor, as you guys know. Clone Army Customs are sponsoring our wonderful stream, and they are sponsoring Beyond the Brick, so thank you so much to them, amazing people. If you don't know, if you are in the market, for custom minifigures, they are in the business of doing custom minifigures, mostly about the clone armies, but also superheroes and stuff. And I talk about them every week. They are sponsoring this stream. They're wonderful people. A lot of good YouTubers and Lego people are using them. Solid Brick Studios, Brickwiz, they're all using custom minifigures from Clone Army Customs. Every week I check, there's something new. They have so many new things. CloneArmyCustoms.com. There is basically tons of things every week, and I just checked every week, and I don't really follow what they add, but they seem to be adding new stuff pretty much every time I check, which is awesome. High quality stuff. They know their stuff. They've been in the business for a long time now. Custom everything, printing, molds. Even this guy has custom clothing for his suspenders and whatnot, for his harness. It's all there. CloneArmyCustoms.com. Everybody go check them out in the links below. Give them some love. They're gonna be happy. They're sponsors. They're amazing. Thank you guys for doing that for us. Appreciate ya. Okay. How is the chat doing? C. O'Connor, welcome, by the way. Brick Star Wars Boy, welcome. Flick Bricks, welcome. Peacekeeper, welcome. Now we can put the music on, I guess. There we go. Xander, welcome. Behind the Bricks. Sounds familiar. Okay, let's get to the news. You guys know that the piano is a thing. It's a thing, okay? So, what happened? First, it started with a teaser. So, Lego posted this teaser on their Twitter. It was basically just a section of the piano, and everybody was like, whoa, that's gonna be big. Well, you were right, because truly, it is a big set. We had the designer video posted this week on Beyond the Brick. You can check it out. It really shows like a mini review of sorts by the designer and the Lego team. They're doing an amazing job with these videos. I love them, absolutely. But what we have here is set number 21323, Grand Piano, 3,662 pieces. For somebody was asking for the price in the chat, I saw that. It was the lag? No, I have perfect stream. It must be you. Anyway, we have $350 price tag, Canadian for 50, 350 euro, 320 pounds, and this is the 2,700 Danish crowns. Ooh, it's a playable piano, so the design, the original design was very similar. It's Donny Chen's playable piano. I can actually open it, show you. Danny Chen is the original designer. I think his nickname is Sleepy Cow, exactly. So this was, I think, many set tried to be made many times over. Many designers, even my friend from the Lego store I used to work at, actually made one of these in much more smaller scale without all the playable functionality. But piano was a topic in Lego Ideas for a while now. Original design, I think, according to Sleepy Cow Danny Chan, was 2,798 pieces, as you can see here. It has everything that the actual set has. 25 strings. I think the Lego set is, I think, either the same or slightly bigger, and all the functionality with actually playing the piano. So the Lego goes even further than this. They are, yeah, it's exactly 25 key keyboard. They are actually incorporating the powered up functions to the piano so that it actually can play music. There is Danny Chan's original track on the piano as a print. It's pretty fantastic. Playday by Danny Chan, it's actually his music because he's actually a pianist. And you know, for somebody like that, that must be a dream come true. And we have a donation. Thank you so much to Ash Daddy, LME Toys, build your mind one brick at a time. Thank you. Super chats, appreciate it. Thank you so much for the support of our wonderful news show. And Bricks O'Brien is here too. Welcome, dude. Thank you so much. His wife is a pianist? Okay, I'm sorry, I didn't. Are you sure? Okay, anybody, it's a musician family. So having a set like this, it's a dream come true for them, I'm sure. And just look at this thing, it's fantastic. So it has, you know, all the golden strings and everything. The power functions enable it so you can push the button, program it from the power functions app, and choose a song. It will play for you, or you can actually use it and have fun with the keys yourself. So Lego, there is like a fire truck right outside my apartment. But oh my goodness, see, so there's the smartphone holder in the place where the notes usually are, and you know, functionality is one thing, but the looks of it, it's a massive set. If I'm gonna show you the there's the Brickset page. If I show you some pictures from Brickset, like you see, this is the desk, right? So it's big, it covers a lot of space. If I put it right here in front of me, it would just probably fill my entire front space in front of me. That would be amazing. And you know, it's not the first set that Lego is doing past like $200 mark this year, so my wallet is crying actually. I really want it. The designer video is right here, so you can, oh, now you can see actually how big this is. Von Ziche, the designer of the set, and just like, you know, looking at the set when they actually handle it, it shows you how big it is. Wonderful functionality. If you want to check out the full video, you can go to Lego YouTube channel, or you can go to our channel Beyond the Brick. We posted that designer video this week, so you can check it out as well and give us some love. Yeah, it has this. It's wonderful. Like, I'm not a musician myself, but I certainly see a massive appeal in this set, and many people are trying to argue right now which is better this year, or like which is better this month. That's what we know. Is it the piano, or is it the Nintendo Entertainment System? Lego is killing it, and we're not even halfway there. I mean, we're kind of halfway there through the year. It's like August almost, but you know, I think there is more sets to come. Like this, Lego is killing it when it comes to big sets. So that is the piano, okay? But you know, I said that Lego is killing it. They are literally killing it because they killed the Osprey. Let's talk about the Osprey. I'm not gonna get into my personal mood about this set right now. I was very, very upset. I'm just gonna tell that. I made like 2 videos on my own channel and a live stream about this. It's been a hot topic for me this entire time, ever since it got cancelled. So what happened? Just a brief introduction. Lego made this Osprey. It's a Technic Osprey, almost 1700 pieces set. It was supposed to come out on August 1st. And you know, it was on the shelves. It was, I mean, on the shelves, somewhere on the shelves, which I'm gonna show you in a second. But it was designed, it was ready to go. Everybody was happy. Everybody was waiting. One of the coolest Technic sets, in my opinion, that was made in the recent years. That was a good transition. They killed it, right? Exactly. So what happened? You know, Lego decided to cancel it. There were some voices from an organization called German Peace Society who voiced their concerns, this being a military set and so on. And you know, maybe Lego was considering canceling anyway, but the stir-up happened and the voices came through, and Lego listened, and basically they cancelled. I think that's what happened. But also maybe Lego was considering behind the scenes that it was going to be cancelled anyway, which is weird for me at least, because, you know, they designed this set, they spent probably 6 months, a year on designing it, made all the effort to merchandise and everything, and it just got cancelled. So that's the whole story. You can probably watch a bunch of videos on YouTube and about in comments. It was a big uproar in the Lego community, and it's still continuing. The uproar is also continuing because of the fact that this set originally was supposed to be €140, and I think the US price was $150, but you know, as usually rare collectible things go, and leaks are happening, New Zealand basically received this set early. A lot of stores in New Zealand had this set for a day before it was pulled back or just sold out. I think stores in Germany, in Scotland, and I think in the UK, some of them received it, and just basically retailers broke the embargo dates or the sale dates, the street dates, and basically it happens with every so and then, or pretty much with every big release. Just people break embargoes and they go on the shelf. So what happens now is the Osprey is $1,000 plus on eBay. Again, I talked about it on my own channel last week, but that's what's happening when you cancel a perfectly good set with no real reasoning. You know, Lego was upholding their values, saying it's actually a military set, so we're not gonna make it, because even though we made it a search and rescue set, it's still a military vehicle. So you can agree or disagree with this reasoning. Maybe Lego was just trying to be consistent, but you know, your opinions may vary. Anyway, in the end, the set ended up being on eBay for $1,000 plus. Somebody had like a $1,600 price tag. And it keeps going, and all of these are from New Zealand. It's New Zealand, New Zealand, New Zealand, New Zealand, New Zealand, New Zealand, New Zealand. So, you know, you can disagree with the resale community or agree with it, like it's easy money anyway, but that's where we are. And so you guys know that it's situation I do not approve, it's situation I think it's stripping like the real fans who really want the set, like from options. I'm not spending $1,000 for a set, just saying. So it's crazy. It's crazy. So this is where we are, and I don't know what's gonna go from there. Will Lego maybe remake the set, release it? If they remake it, I encourage them to make this. Like if I can just put 5 more cents to it, to this matter, from my personal feeling as an aviation fan and an aviation nerd, Lego should reach out to Augusta Westland and make the AW609 version, which is right now manufactured by Leonardo Helicopters in Italy. It's basically a licensed Osprey for civilian usage. It has been approved or about to get approved for civilian travel, usually for VIPs and offshore like oil rig operations, things like that. It's basically the same technology, just a different nose cone, a bit of a different tail design. I think there is no ramp because it doesn't load, you know, soldiers or anything like this. But basically the technology is the same, so I can see this being a set without any issues. Just so you know, it exists. It exists since like 2003, but it's just being approved and certified to fly civilians. So you know, and I think that might be a good approach from Lego. But that's my personal opinion. I'm sure Lego would maybe consider that, and you know, I don't know how long the licensing process may take, but there's an option for you. I think the Augusta Westland should be a good consideration from Lego. Alright, enough about the Osprey. How you guys doing? Brian still here, awesome. JForce, welcome. Jack, welcome. Xander still here, awesome. CMC Lego Productions, welcome. Jack, thank you. Yeah, probably for me it's a hot topic, so I can talk about it for probably 3-5 more hours, but we don't have time for that. And let's move on. Let's continue. Let's see what I have on my list here. We got the Osprey covered, we got the Lego Ideas Grand Piano. Okay, good things. There you go, let me just bring this up. Do you know who Boon Langston and Mark Cruikshank are? Boon Langston, our very own Boon, one of the crew members of Beyond the Brick, and also member of the USA Lego Masters, which concluded some time ago. They had awesome builds, and their builds are displayed in Legoland, California, here right next to me in Carlsbad, California. I should just go and see that. I think even Boon was surprised that it's happening. but I think that was the winning build. But oh no, the Peacock was Boon's actually. Sorry, yeah, it was Boon's. I confused the other build. Okay, and they mailed the Artopia as well, which is also on display in. I recognize this as the big store in Legoland, California, in Carlsbad, which is awesome. Boon, if you're watching, Mark, if you're watching, you guys are awesome. Boon is a very established member of Beyond the Brick crew. He's been here for a while. He's a very known guy, and so happy that he succeeded. That he and Mark succeeded. It went so far in Lego Masters, and now their builds are recognized. In the there's the winning build as well. Awesome. So yeah, actually Lego Masters displays is active in Legoland, California. So shout out to our own Boon and Mark here on Beyond the Brick. You guys are amazing. Congratulations again. All right, moving on. Comic-Con. Comic-Con is at home. San Diego Comic-Con is officially cancelled. I'm speaking, this is the weekend where Comic-Con is supposed to be happening. What we have right now is Comic-Con at home. The only Lego-related rumor, because Lego was very silent in this year's Comic-Con, I don't think they planned any exclusive minifigures, or maybe planned but pushed them to next year. There is no confirmation from Lego. The only rumor that was floating around by the Brick Fan, reported by thebrickfan.com, Alan, said that there is a set called Toad's Special Hideaway 77907 that was priced at $20 and was supposed to be sort of like a Comic-Con retailer exclusive, but I'm not sure. There is no word on that set, what's gonna be right now, so I don't really know. But yeah, Comic-Con is happening. A lot of other companies are pushing exclusive merch on Comic-Con. Funko Pop is, I think, or maybe sold out at this point, but they were selling stuff. There were giveaways online. Lego was not participating this year in any point, as far as I know so far. Comic-Con, if you wanna just go and check it out, Comic-Con is streaming everything live on their YouTube channel. They have all the streams from the past, week. It started Wednesday and still continuing until Sunday. So you don't need a badge. You don't need anything. Comic-Con is just going online this year, and all the panels, everything that they've been doing from their homes, from their offices, is on their YouTube channel. No subscription, no tickets required, which is awesome. And I think the merch store is still available. I purchased a Comic-Con t-shirt and some pins on Thursday, I think. So the merch store should still be available. Everybody can purchase. There is no restrictions. Awesome. Let's move on. Yes, it was cancelled because of COVID. Pretty much all the big events are cancelled. Okay, moving on. We have Lego Disney Princess Fall 2020 official set images. And I like this one quite a bit. Rapunzel's Tower has 369 pieces. It's a set number 43187, and it's I think I mostly recognize this from one of my favorite animated movies, Tangled, which I just I love rewatching with my kids. So it kind of reminds me of that the most. I know Rapunzel is a more like origin story, and Tangled is kind of like a Disney version. And we also have the set called Aurora's Forest Cottage. That tower is actually pretty cool. I really like it. They should make like a really long hair mold, for the minifigure, of course. And we get it's actually the Tangled version. It is actually the Tangled version. It is actually, because I remember that chameleon. So that's cool. My kids might just want to have it. Anyhow, this is the second set, 431188. We have the I think Maleficent, and yeah. Cool molds for the bunny and the Bambi and all this stuff, and it's good. It's good. Good stuff. Good stuff. If you have kids, you know what I'm talking about. I have 2 girls, so this is basically a no-brainer at some point. Okay, moving on. Can it load? Black screen. Is it loading? Still loading. Oh, there we go. So I'm not gonna spoil this, okay? So don't worry. You don't have to turn off your TVs right now. Harry Potter Advent Calendar, Lego City Advent Calendar, and Friends Advent Calendar all have... Why is it loading so slowly? They all have official pictures. I'm not gonna show them on the stream out of courtesy to the fans who are maybe opening these calendars and don't really know want to know what's inside. So I'm just gonna let you know that you can go to thebrickfan.com, and he also was courteous enough to hide them behind spoilers button. I'm not gonna click it. Go check them messages yourselves, them pictures, check it out, and you can see. I can only tell you that Harry Potter has some, you can see the description here. It's not like a spoiler, you don't know how they look like, I don't want to show it. But yeah, cool minifigures. Also City has, I think, an ugly sweater minifigure as well, yes. 342 pieces, and there is a Santa in there. And also Friends has mini dolls that are exclusive to the set. So go check it out, surprise yourself if you want to get spoiled. Brickfan.com has everything you need. Okay? Cool. Okay, let me just bring this up, and I'm gonna make sure my browser works. Like, all my pages are I gotta reload my pages, because for some reason I just lost connection for a second there. Okay, where we at? Cool. And last week we talked about Brickset celebrating their 20th anniversary. Kind of like a follow-up with that news bit, because they actually posted a brief history of Brickset, how the website looked like on different years. There were 2 articles posted by Hav, and that's Brickset between 2000 and 2007. And from my standpoint of person who's been quite long on the internet, it's kind of cool to see the evolution of the design of the websites, of the HTML, and then HTML5, and the PHP, and then, you know, JavaScripts, and yeah, this is how the website looked like in the first place in the year 2000. Like, look at this. Like, would you imagine having a website like this like today? That's kind of insane. So yeah, he made like basically a showcase of every single iteration of Brickset, which is not only interesting for me as a fan of Lego and fan of the Brickset page, which is my main resource for many things, as you guys know, and many of you probably can agree with me, but as just an internet user, seeing how it evolves and how things are going. So that's kind of cool. Yeah, the logo was pretty ugly, I gotta say. 2000 version 2, and yeah, it goes and goes and goes and goes, and yeah, really cool. Check it out yourselves. And the second article was Brickset between 2008 and 2020, as we are today. Also big improvements, and they changed the logo around the year 2010, and the logo was also changed. And the website, as we know today, they made like a massive change, I think in 2014. Yeah, so there was like the big change of Brickset in 2014, as we know today, with all the like colorful buttons and everything. And they rebuilt the database in the meantime, and right now it's, you know, I think it's still run by a small team of people. It's a personal project, I think, as far as I know. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it's pretty impressive to see how far it went over 20 years of time in terms of like web development. That's pretty amazing. So congratulations, Brickset. I wish you for another 20 years and more, for sure. Okay, and talking about Brickset, they were celebrating in some cool way the 20th anniversary. They did nominate sets, best sets of the last 20 years, which is like, you know, 2000 to 2020. There was a vote, like people were actually submitting their favorite sets. Brickset built a bracket of 16 sets from those suggestions from the fans. You can see the set list right here. I'm just gonna go because they are in quarterfinals right now after certain voting stages. So that's what we started with. The sets were Unexpected Gathering, that's a Hobbit set, I believe, Lord of the Rings set, Assembly Square, Destiny's Bounty, Disney Castle, Emerald Knight, Hogwarts Castle, Medieval Market, Village, The Falcon from 2017, my favorite set, NASA Apollo Saturn V, Ninjago City Old Fishing Store from Ideas, Parisian Restaurant from Creator, Pirates of Barracuda Bay from Ideas, The Roller Coaster from Creator, Slave One from Star Wars, and The Treehouse from Ideas. So they had the voting, blah blah. Oh, this. Okay, so there was that's what the fans submitted. So, you know, there was a lot of sets for consideration, and they just chose the top 16 that got the most votes, and then put them in the brackets. So where we are right now, I believe I just voted last week, and I think where we are right now, there was the final 8 after certain votes, and this is the final 8 battling each other. I think they're gonna start during the weekend. So we have Medieval Market Village against Parisian Restaurant from Creator, Ninjago City against Unexpected Gathering, Old Fishing Store against the Hogwarts Castle, and Millennium Falcon against the NASA Apollo Saturn V. You will be able to vote. I think they promise they're gonna start voting maybe today or tomorrow for the final 8. Kind of cool. Like we can see which set wins in the Millennium set of the current Millennium, the ongoing Millennium. For me, I think it should be the Falcon or Ninjago City or the Falcon. For me personally, top 3: Ninjago City, Hogwarts Castle, Millennium Falcon. Okay, for me. Okay, vote. Go vote, go check out Brickset, wait for them to unlock the vote, and so on and so on. Maybe, is it unlocked yet? Maybe it's unlocked already. Is it? Oh, there actually you can vote. Okay, sorry, so quick update, I just refreshed the page. You can vote now. They have, on top of their page, they have the first 2 votes. Old Fishing Store versus Hogwarts, and Medieval Market versus Parisian. I'm not gonna vote right now because I don't wanna be biased or bias you to what to vote for. So choose your set and choose wisely. Okay. A quick update on the Fairy Bricks theft. As you guys know, the Fairy Bricks is a charity in the UK that was robbed some time ago, about 2 weeks ago I believe, and they had a bunch of sets stolen. Just a reminder, be on the lookout for these sets. Lego is working with them to replace them. They retrieved their truck from the thieves, and police is still working with them, but these are still in the wild. If you see large quantities of these sets, the Warrior Lucy from Lego Movie 2, Emmet and Lucy, Visitors from the Duplo Planet from Lego Movie 2, Hanzo and Genji from Overwatch, Diamond Heist, I think that was a series set, Andrea's Talent Show, Dorado Showdown from Overwatch, Whatever Wannabe from Lego Movie 2, and Mojo Jojo Strikes from Powerpuff Girls. Look out on these in, I don't know, larger quantities, unusual auctions, unusual listings on eBay, Mercari, anywhere you see. Report them to Fairy Bricks and they can follow up with law enforcement if you think it's a bogus auction or a stolen goods auction, okay? So community can, you know, help them out in that way. I hope they're gonna recover as soon as possible. We have the seasonal mini gingerbread house in July, promotion at Shop at Home. It happens, Lego does that sometimes, when they just pick up some Christmas sets, some holiday season sets, and throw them into your bag in July for a gift with purchase. You're gonna have to spend $100, and this will run until July 26th. That's a weird timing, anyway. But yeah, there you go. I think I mentioned that in the July store calendar. You can see the July store calendar. I think it was briefly mentioned. It was supposed to be a Christmas tree, but I think they changed it, so it's even better now. Interesting. Few just simple bits of information. If you're looking for the big sets, of course, I think it's nice to report on that because some of you may not even know that the Hogwarts Castle is available on Amazon actually right now. You know, it's not, seems like these sets that were supposed to be Lego Store exclusive eventually end up in different retailers, and Amazon actually has them in stock. I don't think, I mean, I checked yesterday, I mean, it might be still in stock, but this set was out of stock in many Lego stores, so might be your best bet to get it. And the Barracuda Bay, and also this set was back ordered and low on stock everywhere, and people reported that available in Walmart in the US. So you can try your luck, and your mileage may vary, but you can actually try to find it in your local Walmart or online, perhaps. Okay, let's move to the last section of this news. Thank you so much for hanging out, Jad. I appreciate you very much. Let's get to the last bit of this news, which is Lego Ideas coverage. And first thing I just want to know before I show you the currently trending and approved to the review stage projects, Lego Ideas has launched a fan vote for a new Lego book aimed at AFOLs. So they're reaching out to us AFOLs to see what would we like to have in a book aimed towards AFOLs. Lego Publishing is actually a division of the Lego Group, is excited to announce a public vote on, let's open the vote actually, on Lego Ideas, and I'm just gonna browse on Brickset through the options. You can vote for Lego History in 100 bricks. In 100 bricks, interesting title. I'm not sure what's gonna be about. Let's just see the vote. How about that? Okay, so it's a very simple page. So let me just quote that. We're going to make a book for LEGO superfans about the LEGO brick. And we're giving you the chance to help decide what kind of book it will be. We've consulted with a panel of AFOs to come up with 3 book ideas. Panel of AFOs. Are you guys in the panel? I don't know about the panel. Anyway, 3 book ideas to choose from, but you can only vote 1 time for 1 book. So choose wisely. Okay. The LEGO Brick Museum, LEGO History in 100 Bricks, and the Secret Life of LEGO Bricks. I'm voting for this one, just for the title alone. Secret Life of LEGO Bricks reminds me of Secret Life of Pets, one of my also favorite movies that probably my kids watch like 5 times a week. Anyhow, yeah, you can put your opinions in there and vote and see what happens. Again, I don't know if that book will be when it's gonna be available and if there's gonna be an exclusive minifigure included, like usually it comes with books. But I think it's not from DK Books. It's from LEGO Publishing, which is, I think, their own proprietary sister company. I don't know. First time I see this happening. Never ever I seen a vote on a book from LEGO. Which is cool. Like, it's cool. We can at least choose what we would like to see, and the publisher is happy because at least they're gonna have some customers. Okay. LEGO Ideas Sets. Let me just reload the pages. For some reason, I have to reload all the pages because it's just a black screen. Hold on. Let me just refresh my browser. Okay, I got them all here. Sorry about the black screen. There we go. Okay, so we have... We're back to 3 projects approved to the 10,000 Club. I think last week it was only 1, which is, you know, we're getting back on track. Stuff is getting approved to the review stage. So first one is Schitt's Creek, the Rosebud Motel by Seamark Geek. And well, I won't tell you much about it because I have no idea what this is. Seems like another sitcom based project. We've been having a lot of these lately, with Seinfeld being approved, and seems like sitcoms are the way to go on LEGO Ideas if you want to get yourself to the 10,000 Club. But the set looks nice. It's a nice motel. It's a pretty cool moody building. Has some minifigures. I have no idea who that is. Steve Budd's in the Steve Budd. Okay, it's like weird. Like, I have no idea what the show is about. So there you go. It's a 1,500 piece set. Congratulations, Seamark Geek. Do you guys know the show? Chat. Do you know this show? Is that I never heard of this show. But again, I don't watch TV a lot. Like, I only watched The Office and Big Bang Theory, and that's it. That's all the shows I ever watched, probably at this point. Yeah, cool. Another sitcom show. We have, guess what? Another kind of a Disney film-based design. Hocus Pocus, Sanderson's Sisters College. Okay, I'm kind of familiar with this one. It's from that old Disney film, Hocus Pocus. Kind of like a OG Harry Potter, if you will. The Umbrinator is the designer. Congratulations. Yeah, actually the cottage itself looks very cool, like a Bavarian, sort of like a building. Very detailed set, very good presentation as well. I think those are renders, but fantastic design. Just like look at that interior. It looks absolutely stunning. Really, really cool design. Like, even though I'm not familiar with the movie, I mean, I know what the movie is, but, you know, I'm not like a fan or something. But it's cool. It's just fantastic looking, sort of like a haunted cottage. Very good presentation as well. So I do commend the presentation, which is fantastic. All the GIFs. And even I think there's a video, even so. Just from the shots from the movie showing the inspiration and everything. Very, very dope. So congratulations on that one. And the last, and I think the coolest, in my opinion, Ideas project that was approved to the review stage is Endless Ages with Exploratorium. And I think, again, something I'm not very familiar with, but I think there's a whole theme called the Flightworks series. Again, not familiar. A lot of pop culture references and shows that I'm not into for some reason or never ever heard of, but this also cools, it's a new word. Looks cool as just a standalone set, sort of like a steampunk, future steampunk design. Yeah, definitely steampunk. Of, well, a building that is for exploring stuff. I don't know, like, it's so... There's so much happening here. Like, I don't know, there's a street There is some sort of like a BioShock guy. There is tons of things and stuff and functions, and oh my goodness, there's a lot to it. So I think it's a cool set to explore what it offers. Like, get it? Because exploratorium, and yeah. It has functions. It's big. 3,000 pieces, 2,996. Flightworks compatible. I think. Wait. Oh, mate. I think I know what Flightworks. I think Flightworks is his. It's his system. I think he designed it from. Okay, so it's not a lore. Let me just correct myself here. I think what happened, Endless Ages is a designer really into steampunk, and I think he designed the whole system and the whole lore and the whole set of buildings and sets on it. So all his projects are about Flightworks. I think that's his proprietary name, and this one actually got into the review stage. So, dude, like, you create your own theme, Lego. Take all this and make it a theme, like a set. You know, you cancelled Hidden Side, so what about just take this and make it Flightworks? There you go, fixed it for you. I don't think it's based on a show. I think it's this guy's design and creativity entirely. That's cool. Congratulations, dude. Very cool concept, very creative designer. I'm all in for that. Steampunk should happen in Lego. It would be very cool. Definitely. Awesome. Okay. I think that's it. I don't have any more news for you. Yeah, I think that's it. Cool. How you guys doing? So, yeah, let's take a moment to wind down, talk about it for a second. Who wants Lego Legend of Zelda? Well, I want Lego Legend of Zelda, and you know, Nintendo Lego are very close right now, so you never know, it might happen. The Nintendo Entertainment System is coming very, very soon. Again, we don't know about that San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Mario minifigure, which is rumored, but I don't think it's gonna happen. Like, Comic-Con is happening right now, we would know by now, like, it's not happening. Yeah, people talking about Mario, like, check out the reviews on Beyond the Brick. Bricks O'Brien was doing a fantastic job over the last week or two, covering every single thing you may need to know about Lego Super Mario, all the sets, everything. He even made an ASMR video about Mario, which is, I find it fantastic, but you should love it more, you should go check it out. Yeah, all the news, guys. So yeah, the highlight for this week was definitely that Osprey. Oh man, that Osprey, like, it's gonna prevent me from sleeping for, I don't know, like, I'm getting so built up over a Lego set. It's insane. Like, I was actually waiting for this set very, very much, and now seeing this set going for like $1,200, it's heartbreaking, honestly. Like, I don't know, like, I don't bash the resellers and everything, but I don't think it should be happening in the first place. That's my opinion. Yeah. Let me know, guys, of course, what you think. This video will live as a standalone, you know, VOD after I finish, because we keep those so you can rewatch them. It's a longer news show, more like opinion based. But I hope you're gonna be able to support it. Click the like, subscribe if you haven't already, and support our content. Big shout out again to Clone Army Customs for being awesome partners. You guys are fantastic. So thank you so much for being with us. They're sponsoring our streams. I hope they're getting a lot of traffic from you guys. Make sure to click the link below, check them out. Even if you don't want to buy minifigures, just see what they're doing. Like, I think it's the company that really goes deep and beyond when it comes to very detailed, very good minifigure design. Of all you nerds out there who love different versions of Clone Troopers from different eras and Phase 1 and Phase 2 and all these things, like, look at those prints, like, Lego never made those prints like this. Fantastic job they're doing. And even I'm not, you know, building any clone armies personally whatsoever. I see people seeing the appeal in the quality they provide. So glad that they're sponsors, and I'm happy that we can provide some traffic to them and give them some proper shoutouts because they deserve it. All right, definitely. Oh, the Brickmania actually has an Osprey. Brickmania actually has an Osprey. It is true. Like, they have the brick build Osprey. Like, Brickmania is also our sponsor. And they've been doing the Osprey for a while now, and I think they stopped because Lego acquired the license, and I think they're gonna renew. I don't know what's gonna happen, but they had the Osprey. It was like, well, it was like $800 or something. But it's brick-built Osprey. You know, the Lego one is Technic, so it's much more functional. Like, I like this set because it's such a cool aviation engineering marvel, and it has all the functionalities. And the Technic set had everything. It had functioning tilt rotors, it had functioning landing gear, it had functioning entry ramp. It had everything. So I think Lego really killed it on the design. It was fantastic design, and it's such a waste of money seeing all these sets getting called back and recycled and people making money off them, because it's not supposed to be happening in the first place. Yeah, I'm still trying to get one myself just for display and for review, but I don't think it's becoming like a Faberge egg or a holy grail of Lego sets right now. Like, it's happening very, very fast. It's been happening for the last 5 days or 4 days, and it's all over the place. I'm not happy about that. Great show. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, appreciate you guys. Okay, let's see if I missed anything. And thank you again for that super chat donation from Ash Daddy. $10. Very, very much thank you. Appreciate it. What is the best 2020 August set? A favorite? I think the Lego Nintendo system. It would have been the Osprey, but here we are. I think the NES is a fantastic set. I would love to get my hands on one at some point in time. Piano is amazing too, but for my personal appeal as a guy who, I mean, I did not grow up with Nintendo. I have the story of the NES because I used to travel to the US to my family back in the 90s for a few months at a time, because my close family lived in New York. And I remember specifically my brother, my cousin, had the Nintendo Entertainment System back then, a thing that was not available in Poland back in the day. So I played with him a lot, Super Mario and the Duck Hunt. And so this set holds like a dear value as a memory. This console holds a dear value as a memory for me right now. Actually, it does. So it really appeals to me in that way. Yeah, definitely. The piano is cool, but not on a personal level. Yeah. The owl, yeah. I do have the this guy. So Hedwig, we're gonna say bye to you guys because I'm gonna be winding down the stream. But yeah, I think that might be one of the best small sets for this summer. Definitely one of my favorites. Looks and functionality, fantastic build. I really like it. I got this one from Europe because there is no way to buy them in the US. I think they're starting to show up in the US actually, which is cool. What up, Gabriel? You're joining, I'm leaving. Okay, guys, thank you so much for joining today. Again, check out clonearmycustoms.com. Leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already. Tune in for more content from Beyond the Brick. I'm doing the Saturday streams. We are doing Tuesday streams where it's a quarantine cast when we like invite some guests usually. Brian is doing gaming Thursdays. Joshua is doing Ideas Spotlight Fridays. We're streaming a lot lately for your guys' pleasure. So yeah, thank you so much. Peace out. Appreciate you. Have a wonderful weekend. Enjoy your time with your families and whatnot. And build some Lego. For sure. Love you guys all. Thank you so much for watching. And peace out. I'm just gonna have to click the right thing. Bye!